my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode is Good Friday. When I was a child, I wondered why the day that Jesus was brutalized and nailed to a cross was called Good Friday. I didn't think that what happened to Jesus was good at all. I remember asking my grandpa what made Jesus different from the other two men on the crosses with him. What made him so special? And so he explained to me that the other two had committed crimes, and that's how the Romans punished criminals. And then he said, but Jesus was perfect and without sin, yet he chose to be punished to take away our punishment so that we could be saved. I remember being a little scared that they could have put us on a cross, still not understanding why it was Good Friday. It still seemed like Bad Friday. I'm sure the disciples that ran and hid felt like it was a bad Friday. They were in shock and allowed fear to overtake them. Can you imagine how they felt? They had walked with Jesus. They had saw the miracles. They knew he had power, yet they saw him punished. Fear had to set in just a little because it looked like the Romans had power over Jesus. But Jesus gave up his authority to become the Lamb of the world. He surrendered to the process for each of us. I cannot think of the crucifixion without thinking about the song called Day 3 by Lord Song. I will link the song in the description box. You should go and listen to it. But it says, Day 1 the hill ran crimson red with blood to cleanse all sin. Day 2 reminds us, keep the faith when the doubt sets in. What a difference one day makes from death to victory. The cross became an empty grave on Day 3. Good Friday is good because it was the greatest day in history. It was the day that we were all given the right to be set free. It looked dark on that Friday. The enemy thought he had won. Day 2, the disciples were down and feeling the pain of grief. But the good news is that Jesus rose from the dead on Day 3, full of power and victory over the enemy. We can not only find encouragement in the resurrection and how it gives us the right to be saved, but the story of the cross can give us encouragement for all of our situations. Things could not have looked darker than it did on that Friday, but Sunday came and freedom came with it. Our situations may seem bad or look dark at times, but we can look at Good Friday and how dark it was and remember that the light will spring forth again. Sunday was the brightest day of hope. When we're dealing with moments it looks like the enemy is winning, we may feel like we lack strength to go on, but be encouraged and hang on because victory is just around the corner. When he rose, he had taken back the authority that Adam lost by eating of the tree that God told him to not eat. Jesus destroyed the plans of the enemy. He gave us the power to become the sons of God, but if it had not been for Good Friday, there will not have been a victory of Sunday morning. Without the dark times, we cannot appreciate the light of victory. As we walk through dark times, we have to hold on. Victory is just around the corner. Remember, the cross became an empty grave on Day 3. As your enemies close in and you feel trapped like the children of Israel at the Red Sea, remember God made a way and opened the sea. He turned a scary moment into ultimate freedom. Do not be discouraged. He is waiting to turn our dark Fridays into victorious Sundays. Take time to thank God for his work on the cross and that he has given us the right to become the sons of God. Praise him for his precious blood which cleanses all sin, his blood that gives us power over the powers of the enemy. Day 1, they found him guilty and it turned dark. Day 2 was full of doubt and the enemy thinking that he had the upper hand. He thought he had won, until Jesus met him face to face and took the keys of hell from him and set free the captive. He came out of the grave on Day 3 victorious over death, hell, and the grave. This is why we celebrate Day 3, for we have nothing to fear. Jesus, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, has risen. It's time for us to rejoice in the freedom that he has given us from bondage. The next time things look dark and you feel like there's no way out, just think about the story of Jesus and the crucifixion And remember, even though things look dark on Friday, Sunday is coming, and so is your victory. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful resurrection weekend.